You gotta get into the groove.
Good evening, it's Peter Moyle, and we're here for another session of our weekly e-commerce insights. And just want to have a quick look in the comments there. Thanks for being here, Tyler. No doubt we'll get a few more people coming into the live. But just let us know where you're coming from. If you do join me live, and put a hashtag live. And if you're looking at this in the replay, just put a hashtag replay. Okay, so today's session is about postermywall.com. Have you heard about it? Have you heard about postermywall.com? I've been using it now for probably about 2 years. But just put a one if you've heard about it into the chat. If not, that's fine. We're going to go through it. It is a subscription-based type of a software. And basically what it does, it creates, I guess, social media posts, emails, video posts, all those sorts of things. So it actually creates quite a few different things. They've got a lot of templates or designs, if you like, that are just amazing. And I know Canva has kind of similar things, but I do know with the Post on My Wall, they have a huge amount of different things for templates for different sort of niches, if you like. There's even things there that they have for templates for digital, like restaurants and bars, or restaurant bars that actually have digital displays. And they have templates for those sorts of things as well. But we'll go through it. We'll just go through a walkthrough with it, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so first time here in with that. Yeah, I guess you could call it an app, but it's more like a software. But it is a really good software, and I don't really want to let go of it because of the fact that I know there'll be times that I will need it a lot. At the moment, I actually don't use it that much. It's also something you can add team members into as well, and you can build up you can put your VAs in there if you wanted to. Or just the people that actually work in your organization, you can add them as well. Depending on how many, you can add up to about 5 for a bit extra per month. But after that, it's a little bit more than that as well in terms of price. But let's go through it, shall we? I'm going to share my screen, and we'll just go through all this, and then I can show you, exactly what I am going on about. Okay. Yeah, let me get this sorted. And there we go. Hopefully you can see that. All right. So this is Tyler software. Okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to correct you on it, Tyler. It's just that I know there are like some applications that's they don't do as much as what this would do, I guess. But it is a really good software, and this is the page here, which is postermywall.com. So postermywall.com, and if you go to that, then you'll be able to come to it. I don't know if it's an affiliate site or not, like if you can do it as an affiliate. If you can, that's actually really good. I haven't really looked into it, to be quite honest. I guess if I scroll down a bit, I might be able to see whether it is or not. No, but look, there are things here like you can sell your designs on there too as well. I guess that's what a lot of them, these people that are actually on there, do actually sell their designs, and I guess I could do that too as well. This is also for non-profits as well. So whether they do like a real special price for non-profits for teachers. So this is pretty good. I've never really actually looked at the bottom or the footer of this website before, but sell your designs. for teachers, for nonprofits. I think that's a really cool thing. Not a lot of software would actually, provide something like this for nonprofits because it is a really good software. Is it expensive? If you do actually have a team more than the cap or whatever it is, then I'd say yeah, it can run up a bit of cost. But if you're using it for your business and you're making money from it, the cost is irrelevant. It's not a huge amount, but I'll go through it and I'll let you know what it is. So that's, like I said, that's the first time I've actually been through this. Actually, let's just have a look at the subscriptions. Okay, there you go. So I think I'm on this one here because I've actually got I'm not too sure actually. Hang on. Where am I? I'm on one that has team members. Was it this one? Okay, unlimited. I'm definitely on one of these. So I might be on the premium. Connect up to 3 social media accounts. So like you can connect social media accounts to this, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't have any more than 3. What you can do is that you can download the image and then just upload it to whatever social media platform you want to, and how many you want to. But this is only really it's saying that you can connect into the actual platform with 3 social media accounts, so it does things automatically. But like I said, you can still download it and download the images or the posts and all that, and then upload it to whatever platform you want. So yeah, free. There was a free option, but then you're going to have to pay for different downloads. I don't think they'll have a connection. Yeah, so a lot of these email templates. That's quite a few email templates. I'll show you the email templates as well. Design social media posts, publish posts directly to social media. So you can do that, but you can only do it to one social media account. But like I said before, you can download them. But on this plan, it is actually going to cost you. So starting from $2.99. If you're not using it that much, then you can do the whole sort of pay as you go. So yeah, but I plan to use this quite a bit. All right, let's move on, shall we? We'll log in. I just want to let you know I had a power cut earlier on, and I didn't know if I was going to make today's session. So luckily, we're back on with the power. It actually sort of went out while I was working on stuff. So, and that was I was out for about an hour or so, and I was hoping that would be on before today's session, and it is great. All right, I'm going to go to templates. I've got my stuff here. As you can see, if I click on here, you'll see all my stuff here. I've done a few things in here. And if I go to templates, then you can go into this area here. Now, here are some of the choices that you have or options that you have. You can do like flyers. You can do social media graphics. So you can do it like for Instagram posts, stories, reels, Facebook posts, covers and videos, and Facebook shop covers, even Facebook event images. And then you've got TikTok videos, YouTube thumbnails, YouTube shorts, YouTube channel art, Pinterest, Twitter. You can see, and even WhatsApp status. Actually, I didn't see that before. All right, so WhatsApp status. Okay. Snapchat. Now, this is probably the first application that I've seen that actually has something for Snapchat. It's called a geo filter. Okay. Interesting. I don't do Snapchat. If you do Snapchat, just put it in the comments if you do it. But I don't do Snapchat. I actually didn't even know that it was still a thing, to be quite honest. Tumblr, I've never tried Tumblr before. You may have actually tried it. And then there's LinkedIn posts, LinkedIn career cover. LinkedIn. Actually, that's interesting because I've actually just upgraded my LinkedIn profile. Maybe I'll have a look at that to see what sort of images they have. The great thing about this is that they're all pre-made templates, so there's not a lot of designing behind it. Etsy ban. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So that's all social media graphics. But here's the other things as well. You've got branding, business cards, letterheads, labels, invoices, envelopes, logos. Then you go into marketing. You've got brochures, newsletters, gift certificates, price lists, tickets, VAT cards, yard signs, door hangers, mood boards, storyboards. And so you get the picture, right? So all of these are actually all templates, and all you have to literally do is just change the text. That's all you have to do. Welcome, Nancy. Good to have you here. Then Nancy's putting a hashtag live. Tyler has heard of Snapchat, never used it. I've used it maybe a couple of times a few years back, but I didn't. I think what it is that you post something, it lasts for about 30 seconds or something like that, and then it disappears. I'm not sure. I think that was the whole purpose of it. That it didn't stick around for long. Once you posted it, then it's only a short time after that it disappears. Glad the electricity was in alignment with the groove card. Yeah, me too. In fact, it was a mistake. Now, actually, I digressed a little bit here, but in fact, it was a mistake. Okay, so they had a scheduled outage, and apparently mine wasn't supposed to be taken, wasn't supposed to go out because I was on a difference. My phase was on the opposite side to where it should be. I don't even know what that means, but I was on the side that they had a scheduled outage for. However, I should have been on the other side. My phase should have been on the other side. So they actually swapped it over, and then I was able to get power again. I couldn't get my mind around that. But yeah, so apparently someone made a mistake 5 years ago. One of the linesmen made a mistake and put me on the wrong side. Interesting, right? Okay. Anyway, let's go on. We've got we've got marketing, we've got covers, web banners and backgrounds, digital signage. Now, this is the one I was telling you about in terms of restaurants. Now, here's the thing: these designs, you can sell them. Okay, so if you know if you market yourself to say a local bar, restaurant, or whatever, right, or church even, because you've got some here for churches as well, you can create these digital signage for them. Now, if you have a look up here, there's like a little movie camera up there. When that's up there, that means it's a video. Okay, so if it's on that, it's a video. And what that means is that when you go on it, it does that kind of effect. That's pretty cool. I like that one, the country night. So you see, these are really cool. If you want to put yourself out there as, hey, look, I can actually create some marketing post, if you like, for you, and sell them for $20 each. I mean, hey, that's real cheap, right? But they're going to get some marketing out of it. They'll use it on their display screens on their premises, all those sorts of things. So this is where you can actually make a little bit of money on the side, as you would call it, a side hustle. You could do things like that. Karaoke nights, So, put yourself out there and just let them know that this is kind of stuff that you can do. You can put a few images up maybe on your social media and just show them the type of work that you can actually provide, and just call it like $20 for whatever they want, right? And all you got to do is change the text and all that sort of thing. Why don't people do this more often than not? I guess it just comes around to where you place your time or your priorities. It is easy enough to do, but you really do have to market it. You've got to get it out there. I actually have got a good friend who owns a bar, and he asked me if I knew of any tools that actually could do like digital displays, because he was literally getting charged hundreds a month just to have someone else create them for him. And what the problem with that was that they couldn't quite get what he wanted. And the thing is they had to change them quite often. So he asked me if I knew of anything. And rather than capitalize on the fact that he needed them and make money out of them, I just sent him to the site, and he just loves it. He loves it. And, now he's got all these things that he can actually play around with and put on his screen. So, I'll do it for people like that. I'd let them know. But if I was just selling this online, if I was just actually putting myself out there as someone who can create digital media, for whether it be churches, whether it be bars, whether it be restaurants, or whether it be sports clubs, or even just events, I would actually put myself out there and start selling them even at $20. Okay, let's go back. So that's digital signage, even menus. Okay, so these also do menus where they can put them up on their digital display as well. This is really, really handy for restaurants and bars, or both. So as you can see, there's loads of designs on there. What else we got here? Personal. Okay, so these are kind of like what we got here? Wedding invitations. That's really cool. Wedding invitations. That is, if we click on that, hang on. I wonder if you can. That's probably still a digital media type sort of thing. But yeah, there's those two. That's in the personal. Print banners. Okay. Don't know what that would be. Print banners. Oh, there you go. So these are actually done in Imperial. All right. So in New Zealand, we work in metric, but a 4x6 inch. I actually think that's feet. That's not inches. That's feet, right? The two apostrophe, the sort of quote marks are inches, and the single comma, or whatever you want to call it, is actually feet. So that's 4 feet by 6 feet. All right. So that's about as tall as I am, and 4 feet. No, definitely not as wide as I am, but yeah. So 4 feet by 6 feet. All right. Okay. So those are pretty good size banners. You can download it, I guess, and send it off to your printer, to the guy that prints your banners, I guess, and then they can make it up for you. So there's all those sorts of things as well. Okay, go back. What else we got? So that was banners, certificates. This is where, I guess, for schools, this is really cool, or anybody in the education sector, to actually create these certificates for their students. So certificates, obviously, of accomplishment, all those sorts of things, or achievement. Some pretty cool ones there. Teaching aids. All right, so again, some certificates in there, diplomas. Pretty cool. So this is a mix of everything, infographics. And again, if you know somebody who is a teacher who likes to do this sort of stuff for their students, then put them onto this website. I mean, I wouldn't capitalize on charging them for it. I would actually put them onto this website and say, hey, look, go here. And then, because they'll probably get a good deal, obviously, if they're in the education side or the teachers. So they'll get a good deal anyway on the subscription. Whether it costs them anything, I'm not too sure. But same with non-profit organizations. I guess churches are non-profit, by the way, too, as well, aren't they? All right, so we've got planners, we've got worksheets there, lesson plan, concept plans. All right, okay, you get the picture. Let's go back here. Resumes. I know you can actually do all this sort of stuff in Microsoft Office if you wanted to create a resume, but these are pretty appealing. Like these, I don't think you'll find a lot of these actually in Microsoft as templates, or even as free templates, or even paid ones. But you can see here, a lot of these resumes are quite impactful, and I guess that's what you're trying to do when you're going for a job. Concept maps. All right. I think we all know what concept maps are. They're kind of like, say for instance, like a software. What does, in terms of like what a software does, and you have all these concepts as to what the software would do, and you obviously, it all just sort of, it's kind of like a mind map, really, isn't it? What have they got here? Yeah, so concept map. Actually, I was just looking at this. Was there a music one there somewhere? No, there wasn't. Okay. Documents. Documents. So you got A4, A5, A6, A3, A1, and A2 are quite big too as well. So obviously, I don't know if you can get them to print this for you, but you can definitely get a printer to print it for you. And I think these are really just, if they're in an A1 or A2 or even an A3, they'll be higher resolutions, and you can send it to the printer, right? But other than that, then you've got half page wide, half page letter. Okay, so you've got a few different sizes in there. AD3 digital, that's Karen. Nice to have you here, Karen. Online ads. All right, like I said before, when you've got the sort of movie camera up there, it's a video, right? What I mean by a video, it's got some sort of visual effects going on in the background, or it just pops up and does different things. What else have we got? So you've got Facebook ads, you've got Instagram ads. So there's a ton of templates that you can actually you can use. It's just amazing. And like I said, you can download them, right? So it's not as if they can just stay in there in the once you've done something, that it stays actually in the platform. You can actually download these and have them, even if you stop subscribing to this, you can still keep the the downloads that you have. And the only thing is that I think you can only edit them within the platform. You can't edit them outside of the platform. That's the only other thing. Okay, so Instagram, Facebook, leaderboard, wide skyscraper. Let me have a look at that. Okay. All right. Those would be I'm sure those would be banners like for websites. I mean, things like this, like side banners for advertising. It's pretty cool. Get back here. Schedules. All right. Yeah, I can see the purpose of this. Like if, say for instance, if you've got a thing that's on a regular week, like Zumba or something like that, or Tybo. Does anybody do? Is Tybo still going? Is that still on? Is that still a thing? I guess Zumba has taken over Tybo, really, isn't it? It's kind of like the same. I remember when Tybo came out. All right. Schedules, postcards, digital postcards, mind you. And I would say that you'd be able to get these printed as well. So they don't necessarily have to be digital, right? You can get them printed because you can download the image or the JPEG or whatever it is that you want to download in terms of format. Invitations, again, what this really does is just take out all the hard work out of it, right? It's sort of like we all want to be creative, and we all wish that we can be creative. Some are actually more creative than others. I mean, I used to be creative, but sometimes when in a world of busyness, it's hard to be creative, right? And when you have something like this that you can go, you know what, I like this, I'm going to use this. It just makes life a little bit easier, especially when you haven't got a lot of time. Okay, flags. Let's have a look at these. Okay, so you got the American flag there, all different things, right? Cool. Now, I did put in something which was related to New Zealand, and it was called Anzac. And I know a lot of the stuff came up. So it's not just specific to, like geographically to like Canada or the US. If I put something in here like New Zealand, and I'm just going to search everywhere. So I'm just going to search all designs, so designs. I'm going to put actually Anzac. Now, Anzac is a memorial date. And what it basically stands for is the Australia New Zealand Army Corps, which they fought together in the trenches, like in Gallipoli, when in all those sorts of things back in when was it World War II or World War One? I think it might have been World War One. Two, I can't remember. Anyway, actually both, because Anzacs we still fight. We still sort of like, I guess, join forces when when something is when we need to. So a lot of the times we have actually been with Australia and different things, Vietnam and all those sort of things. So, but anyway, when I put that in and I go enter, it comes up with some memorial days like Anzac Day, lest we forget. So it's pretty synonymous over here. It's always on the 25th of April is when Anzac is. And so we've got that. So this is definitely a New Zealand, Australia type sort of a scenario. What else we got? Flags, tags. I haven't actually looked at tags. Okay, take that out first. Tags. Let's just go there. Okay. Flags. Tags. Oh, tags. I don't know. They look like thumbnails, if you ask me. Is that what they were meant to say? Thumbnails? I don't know. Recipe cards. Again, this is pretty cool. Like if you're sort of an aspiring chef or whatever, and you're looking at doing something online, and you want to sort of have a type of design that you can give away to people who actually subscribe to your tutorials or whatever it is. I mean, these are pretty cool that you can use to actually do that. All right, so that was basically all designs. Let's go to the emails now. I know with Groove, right? We have professional emails. If you're a lifetime member of Groove, or even if you're a monthly subscriber, you have access to that where you can get the professional looking emails. It's kind of the same. This is the same as well. So if you go into the emails here, you're going to get emails that you can actually use or templates that you can actually use for different things. All right. So if we go into, say, for instance, I'm thinking these are categories. These are not actually where we got band. Let's have a look at. Real estate. All right, so there's some real estate emails that you can actually send off to your list if you wanted to. What else have we got here? Small businesses, speaker and influencer. Here we go. This is something we probably could use. We all know when you're part of the Groove Asia community, we know Simon Leong and Chingy Tan, speakers, JJ Fernandez. So, this is something that we can use as an email to actually email to our list, let them know what's going on. But yeah, so pretty cool. Technology. So I'm going through this because I'm actually quite curious myself. I haven't actually been through a lot of this. So it's interesting. Travel and leisure. I know someone who's actually a travel broker in our BNI group. And if you're not too sure what BNI is, it's Business Networking International. It was started over in the States in 1986, and it's global. It's the largest business networking group, if you like, in the world. And so a lot of these templates would be ideal for some of the businesses that are actually in my chapter. We call them chapters. Karen loves posting my wall. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was his name, Tyra Billy, from Taibo, I think it was. Yeah, I did see his son on the Shark Tank pitching a business. He didn't get it straight away. In fact, they all said no. He went into the I think it was, I don't know if you've seen it, but he went into the lounge area where they kind of wait or they will finish or whatever. And I mean, he was really, really disappointed that he didn't get it. And then one of the sharks came out. They changed their mind. I think it was Damon. I think it was him. He changed his mind, went out there, and he actually said, "Hey, look, let's do it." And that was a pretty good series, that one. Okay, digressed again. Church. So there's a church email. All right. So if you're part of a church, community church, whatever, and maybe you have different tasks that you might do in a church, this is ideal. You could use these for like emails and stuff like that. Hey, those are the themes. Seasons. Now we've got all different seasons. So what's coming up? We've got Thanksgiving coming up. Oh, Oktoberfest. Oh, hang on. We've got even Halloween. We've got Halloween as well. That doesn't look like our Halloween to me. Is that supposed to be there? No? That's not Halloween. Let's just go back to designs and see. Okay, that definitely ain't Halloween. So I don't know why it actually had Halloween there. Okay, I'm going to go back one. Okay, so these are themes. So this is church themes, charity, band. All right. Okay, cool. Food and beverage, hotel and hospitality. So that's all cool. Where's the one that was about? Okay, maybe I was on the wrong one. Small businesses. All right. Oh, seasons. Okay, seasons is what I was looking for. So Halloween. So there's nothing there. Hang on. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we've got some Halloween ones. Yeah. That's cool. And then we have things like coming up, which is Oktoberfest, if you're into that. And that still looks like it's got some Halloween stuff in there. Let me just refresh this page. I don't know why it does. There's a mixture of it. Go back to themes, seasons again. Let's go back to Oktoberfest. Don't see any Oktoberfest ones in there, not straight off the bat anyway. Let's go to Thanksgiving because that'll be one that's another one that's coming up. All right, maybe you got to play around with this a little bit to actually figure out where all these ones are. One I don't see in here is Christmas. Not straight off the bat. Let's have a look at 4th of July. All right, these are pretty cool. So you've got some 4th of July. You can see like the sort of the American flag and all that all over the place. So definitely 4th of July. So and then we've got type coming soon. If we have a look at that, coming soon, you could use these for, and it still says 4th of July. I don't know why. Let me just refresh it again. Actually, get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of the business. That's probably why they've still got the what do you call it, tags or whatever. Okay, so coming soon. Here's all the coming soon. Very cool. Event promotion. Again, if you know anybody who's in like a event promoter, like wedding planners, right, or even bands, those sorts of things. It's something that you can actually say, hey, look, I can do you an email design, $20, whatever you want to charge, and they can do it. Or the other thing is you can actually get pretty much what they're doing here is actually download different samples of different things and do a website for it. Do like a Groovecard site and actually upload the JPEG images so that people can say that you have $20 for each image or whatever. But you can do things like that. But why do people not do it? Well, why do not many people do it? Because there's, maybe a little bit of work involved, and maybe you got a number of focuses that that you have to focus on, and this is not one of them. But let's just say if a college student who wants to make a little money on the side, this could be ideal. They could actually do exactly what I said before, create a store, whether it's a Shopify store or Groovecard store, whatever it is, right? Create a store, put some of these images of like posted designs and all that as samples, and then just promote their website to say that they can actually, do a customized design well, same design, but customize it to what they do and who they are. So it's a good little side hustle like that and especially for, especially for ones who are actually students who are trying to make a little bit of money on the side. Okay, new arrival, go new arrival. So there's lots of different ways you can use this. Kind of like a bit like on print on demand, if you know what I mean. Very similar. Okay. All right. So I know we all want to sort of get into how you edit all this. So what I'm going to do is I want to find something. I'm going to go into designs. I know Halloween's coming up, right? So some places might do a Halloween party. I'm probably more. That's pretty cool. That's a banned one. I'm probably more like maybe T-shirts, right? Promoting Halloween T-shirts. So let's just have a look. We'll put T's in there. Actually, we'll go one step further and put Halloween teas. See if it actually comes up with anything. I don't know if I spelled that right. No. Okay. All right. Okay. There's nothing really that sort of looks like it's about teas, but you can actually customize some of these designs if you wanted to. I'm going to go back to just looking for teas or T-shirts. I'll put in T-shirts. Let's see what if we can. Yeah, space. Oops. All right. So let's just say I wanted to put some of my designs on here. And I don't know, there's nothing really Halloween-y in terms of a design here, not what I can see so far. But there's some cool templates here, some really cool ones. I mean, I guess if you were like trying to promote your brand or promote your store, these would be good. A lot of these would be good. Yeah. I really wanted something that was more Halloween. Let's just try Halloween again. Keep getting this Mac on top of the E. Okay, trick or treat. I'm just going to look down here, see if I can see anything with T-shirts. If not, we'll just click on something and then we'll just go with that. That's pretty colorful. That's pretty cool. Maybe look for something a bit more. If I go back up here. Halloween. So when you actually hover over it, okay, if it's a video, it'll start showing what it does. Obviously, if it's not a video, you'll just see a photo. See like that one there. See moving on. These are pretty cool because look at that. You can see the lightning in the background. What else we got here? Pumpkin carving. Just in recent years, Halloween has become bigger here in New Zealand. We don't get a lot of trick-or-treaters, to be quite honest, unless they don't come to my area, which is always not. I don't want to sound like a meanie, but it's good because sometimes I get caught without any lollies. But yeah, we got Tyro Christmas decorations are already up in the several stores. Yeah, I normally put the Christmas tree up on the 1st of November, primarily for my son. He likes the lights, and I can't wait to get it up. So 1st of November is when I put it up. So we have like a very long Christmas. What else we got here? Trunk or treat. What is that? Okay, that's just the image. All right, let me go here. Designs. I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm just going to go over here, filters. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get motion. So I'm going to pick on motion. And then I go animation only. And then over here, I don't want those categories in there, but anyway, I'm going to go orientation. I just want portrait. Cool, because you might put it on a TikTok or something like that, or a Facebook reel. All right, cool. All right, let's pick on. Oh, that's pretty cool. Ooh, I like that one. Go on that one. So this is what happens when you go to edit. Okay, edit design. Cool. So it's playing out. It's about 16 seconds long. I love the smoke. Look at the smoke or whatever it is, fog. That's pretty cool. All right, so you literally can change everything. So over here, if you wanted to put, well, you wouldn't change there. You want, so you don't really have to do a lot. You just put, the name or whatever. Like this one's obviously for like a Halloween party celebration type sort of thing somewhere, and it's for DJ. And obviously you can put all the different dates and where it is. Let me just blow this up a wee bit more. So pretty cool. Change everything there. And like I said, you can change, it's just like in Canva, you can change like the text, you can change the color, change the image if you want to. I mean, you don't have to stick with that image. You can actually have a different image in there if you want to. Let's have a look at the text here. I don't know if that's an image or whether that's actually actual writing. Let me have a look. Yeah. I haven't really seen text like that before, so I think it might be just an image. All right, it's got background remover, crop. So there's a few. You can even do things like with the edges. So say, for instance, I wanted to create a probably more on an image, I think. Let's get on that one there. I wanted to create a kind of like a scratchy edge, if you like. Ideal for when you've got kind of like a box, and then you've got something in it, and then you want to sort of make the box look a little bit more like torn paper, like that. I don't know if that's going to work on this because it's actually not that type of image, but you can actually, those are just different effects that you can use. Shadow, glow, border. You can turn it into sepia, black and white, inverted. I think the inverted is that. Yep. You can remove the color. You can change it to sepia or black and white. There you go. And there's the vibrance and saturation. These controls here, vibrance, saturation, very similar to what you would get in Photoshop. You can increase the vibrance, which is really the color, it makes it a little bit more vibrant, if you like. Tint, multiply. So a lot of different things that you can do there. Okie dokie. And you can change the background. You can add more images. Now, this also comes with it as well, which is the AI images. Okay, so if I put in here, let's try my thing about Halloween t-shirts or tees. See what it comes up with. Just take a little sip. Tyler says, I like Christmas lights, music, food, and the pine smells. I say, do you get a real pine tree, Tyler? I just got a plastic one. We have cut the commercialized. Yeah. Like I know a lot of people who don't really. Well, they don't celebrate. Actually, Christmas is just for the kids. It's pretty much what we do. So we buy for the kids. We don't buy for adults. Right? It's just for the kids and that's all we do it for. And it keeps the cost down on buying things, right? Of buying presents for everybody. That was an AI image. I didn't really like that, but you can actually upload your own media as well. You can do all that, or you can have a look in here and their own thing here, and just have a look for Halloween, whatever's related to Halloween. What sort of images they have? There you go. Was it more images there? There's green screen images so that you can actually put a background. So it's actually a video. You can see the skeleton running. So if you put that in there, then you can put whatever background you want in the background of that video. Yeah, pretty cool. And these would be like PNG type images where you can just stick it on again, any background. You have this one here. So there's lots to choose from, right? Those are AI images. So let's have a look at the video ones. And you've also got 4K. This is ideal, like I said, for digital displays and bars and restaurants and all that sort of thing. Who may be promoting Halloween? Who knows? You know. But yeah. So this is 4K. You can get the 4K images, which is real high resolution, which is really good. Like that one there. Very cool. Okay, so anyway, let's go back. Let's go out of this. Oh, there's a sticker thing too as well. Hang on. Media, stickers, icons. Let's have a look at the icons. I was thinking about doing something. There you go. These are stickers similar to what you can get on the when you're doing like a Facebook reel. You can get those stickers, right? Icons. Nothing there for Halloween. Let's just say we'll say sport. Oh, see what icons they've got for that. Nothing. Okay. And let's go videos. These sport ones there. Yep. Okay. Cool. Audio. Here's another one. You can add audio effects, right? And I think I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if I selected the audio thing with this. If you can't hear it, just put a can't. Just put no when I play it. So let's. You hear that? Anyway, those are just audio samples you can use for your digital, your digital designs and all that sort of thing. You can select whatever mood, the type of effect that you want, the instrument, and what sort of genre. Okay, so there's loads of different things. This is why I like this platform, because it's got so many different things, and it's a lot more. It's quite easy to navigate around as well. Right, so that's the Halloween one, and I would do that for, say, for instance, if my friend had a Halloween night at his bar, or if you like, then I would probably do that. Something like that. You can do up your own uploads. You can change the layout. There's more here. You can put a QR code in here like it has there. You can put a slideshow. You can draw freehand if you want to. So many options. Okay, you can slow down the speed of how everything reacts. So you can actually play it while it's in editing form. So you just come down here and play it and give you a good look what it looks like. Hang on, let me just bring that down a bit. I reckon that's pretty cool. That smoke effect or fog effect, whatever you want to call it. The bats. So yeah, it makes it stands out as a display. So you can actually do that here. You can make it longer. You can add music. Oh, you could hear it. Okay, let me just try this one. Anything. So you can actually add. I think you can add. Oh, you can custom duration. You can customize it. I thought there was an audio thing there. Anyway. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right, I'm just going to go out of that. Enough of that. Layout. You can do different layouts. There's a tear off tab. So here's the other thing. Okay, so if you were to do, say, a poster, right, and they had a phone, people just wanted to grab the phone number, you can actually have something that has a tear off tab down the bottom. I guess that's what it is, and you can add that into your file. So when you print it out, that's got that kind of like, I don't know. You'll have to get it serrated or whatever if you're getting a printer to do it, but there it is there. So yeah, you can just put that in your image. Okay. I think they've actually thought of everything when it comes to anything that's digital, or actually even as a a printable type of media. And so I actually think they've come up with they've covered just about everything that there is, really. You can collaborate, so you can, anybody else who's actually on your team, you can collaborate with them. And when you download it, you can download it in different formats. So if I go here, I can download it as an HD video. I can download it, or I can do it as a 4K video, or I can do it as a MP4 or a GIF, a JPEG. So I can do it as a image rather than a video. I can do that as well. And I can still choose a different size if I want to, right? But you got to make sure that it all fits in that size accordingly. And then I can publish it to social media. So this is where, right? This is where those platforms come into it. So if you're on if you're on the premium, I think it's 3 platforms. So you can actually add 3 platforms here, right? I think Facebook, because Facebook is multiple pages in a Facebook. Yeah, so you can actually come on here and then you can connect your Facebook page. I haven't done that, but yeah, and you can do the same for the others as well, and can just connect. It just makes it easy, so you can just post it out. You don't have to do kind of like a multi-step in order to do it. And let me just go back to here again. I think I've lost my my man. Where's he gone? Was there a scarecrow? Yeah, scarecrow. All right. So yeah, what else we got there? Record. I think you can record your voice. I'm not sure. Oh no, can capture a photo with your webcam. Oh yeah. Record a video with your webcam. Record an audio or voiceover. So you can do that as well. Okay. So there's so much that you can actually do with this, which is why I like it. The other thing is here, look, if you have a look at this is for printing purposes, right? If you needed to have a bleed, as you can see here, you need to have a bleed area if you're going to get it printed. So you can actually create that bleed area if you like that. And that's kind of like the cutoff point. So what actually happens is an overprint, and then once it gets printed out, then, I think we all know what the bleed area is. Folds. Okay, you can do like bifolds. So you can, if it's going to be like a brochure or something like that, you can do that. So you can have like different fold areas. That's really cool. I don't know if that was there the last time I looked. Yeah. What else have we got here? Intro animation. I just about pretty much covered everything. I don't think there's any more to actually cover. But what do you think of this? What do you think of this platform? Do you think you'll use it? Do you think you use it a lot, or do you think that you'll use it once in a while? Or do you think that you might be yourself or someone like I mentioned before, a student who's just looking for a side hustle to actually generate some income, if you like, and just wants to do something that's quick and easy on the side? I mean, selling one of these designs, even if you made it for like $10, $10 USD. I mean, and like you literally can have a website, like a e-commerce site that you can put these designs up, and then all you have to do is promote it and get it out there. But like I said, this kind of thing would need to be your single focus, because there's a few things that you have to do. And for some of us, we just have too busy lives to do, like myself, to actually sort of like do some of the things that I've just mentioned before about getting it up on there. But yeah, okay, so Tyler says, yes, always fresh cut refs in trees. Refs? Is that a word? Refs. Or is that a I don't know. Anyway, awesome software tool. Thanks, Tyler. That is a good one. And Karen's got thumbs up for the software tool. All right, let me just stop sharing. And get myself up there. Okay. How did you find that? Is something you might look into yourself, or even something that you might want to pass on to, like I said, if you're part of a church, community church, or something like that, or even a non-profit organization, let them know about this. This is a great advertising tool for them. Teachers, schools, you don't have to gain anything out of it. You just let them know, right? And they can get some benefit out of it. But at the same time, you can also utilize it to actually make some money on the side, if you like a side hustle. But yeah, I haven't shared this a lot with a lot of people, to be quite honest. Why haven't I shared it? I've only really shared it to the people that sort of are looking for something like this, like my friend who owns a bar and restaurant. But I haven't really shared it with a lot of people. I don't know. Maybe I just because I don't want to. I don't know. Because if I do something with that, like create designs or whatever, then I want it to be exclusive. I don't want to sort of have everybody doing it. Might sound like a bit of a selfish way of doing it, but hey, at the end of the day, I'm sharing it with you guys. You can do whatever you want with it. Share it with somebody else. It doesn't worry me. But I'm just letting you guys know what's out there, what can promote your business, or what you can use as a business idea, and because it's got so many different things to it. I actually, for me, I would actually use this more than I would use Canva. But yeah, that's just my my opinion. Any questions? Refs for front door. All right, I've never heard of that word. I didn't even know. Is it like, I know people put a mistletoe or something above their door, don't they? Anyway, like how many days is it away from Christmas? I think it's about just under. I mean, we're pretty much at the end of the month, come next Monday. Then we're into October, which is really, it's 2.5 months before we get to Christmas. So it's not that far away at all. I'm actually looking forward to Christmas. Just to let the ones in here know, Tyra, Karen, I'm actually away tomorrow. I'm out of town, and I may not be able to jump on the Power Hour Plus tomorrow. In fact, I won't be able to because I'll be out on water. I'm actually going not fishing, going gathering seafood. And so yeah, it's about an hour's drive from where I am, and I'll be meeting up with an uncle of mine, and we'll be going out and spending some time out doing that. So I just thought I'd let you know, because I won't be able to make the Power Hour. Yeah, the year is flying by. It's actually quite fast. When I think about what's happened over the year, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? There was stuff that happened that I not forgotten about, but just realized, man, that all happened in this year. Like a few different things, like I had the unfortunate passing of one of my dogs, which wasn't nice. But yeah, so a lot happened in this year, and I guess a lot would have happened even more if we're going over to Japan this year for the breakthrough. But that has, like I've mentioned before, that has actually been cancelled for this time around this year. It's going to be in March next year. And just to let you know, it's a heads up. We're probably going to be starting to promote that at the beginning of next month. And so people, if they want to go, they have enough time on their hands to be able to think about it and maybe join us. And I also mentioned, I think at one stage, that we have there will be a payment structure where you don't have to sort of like the early bird thing, and then if you pay late, you got to pay more. You'll have 6 months, pretty much. Okay, that is me, guys. Hopefully that was interesting enough for you. It never stops out there. Like in terms of e-commerce, there's so much stuff. I was going to cover things like Salvia again, because there's more things that in there that I haven't covered before. Then I was going to cover another platform which I recently took on, which I found really, really cool. And there was another one after that too as well that's actually specifically for affiliate marketing. So, and it's quick and easy setups. So at the end of the day, I didn't get to those ones, but this one here, I thought I will cover this and then I can cover those other ones that, maybe in other sessions. But once again, thanks for being here. It's great to see you guys in here, and we will see you next week. Bye for now.
You gotta get into the groove.